Kickity Cave Squad. What's up with you? It's your boy, the Kingpin, Sir Lance. Not sitting next to, but we're using technology today. The
Let's
one and
go.
only legendary. Matter of fact, his name speaks for itself. Go ahead, man. Tell him who you are, bro. You know what time it is.
Slow D in the house, baby.
Hey.
How we doing? How we doing?
What's up, my bro?
Not too good, actually, bro. I'm not doing actually that great, man.
That don't
This
sound good.
past 2 days have been a little depressing.
What's the deal?
Oh man, free agency is killing me.
Nah, it's more like expensive agency, bro. Like, ain't nothing for
Man.
free.
And yo, since you haven't really seen anything too much yet, the
No,
Patriots are going crazy.
the Pats are out there.
The
Just,
Patriots are signing everybody.
just give me a heads up and let me know if there's going to be a new quarterback in New England.
So not yet. They re-signed Cam Newton,
All right, well,
but
good luck with
they've
that.
spent. That doesn't mean that they won't draft anybody.
Right,
But they've spent 137 million guaranteed over the past 2 days.
straight like that.
Like that, they signed
Wow.
everybody, literally everybody.
Yeah, they're coming for a little bit of pain, a little bit of redemption. They
Oh,
got to.
absolutely,
They
absolutely.
got to. They're
They t-
built
they
like that.
they signed two really good tight ends.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get into all the names.
Okay.
Turn this light on. You can see me a little better. Yeah, there we go.
Perfect.
Yeah, we'll get into all the names. I don't know if you want to do the. Well, let's get into a little business before we do that, man.
Yeah,
Get into a
yeah.
little
Talk
business
about it.
real
Tell
quick.
me what's up. You let me know what you want to talk about.
Well, first, I want to tell these folks that's listening. I see you guys listening. Get over to the Twitter.
Big
We're running. I
business.
just put up a contest. We
Oh,
got yeah, we got the
oh,
official Caveman apparel site up and running. So we got
caveman
some t-shirts
apparel.
on there. Let's go, bro. Making big time moves.
That sounds legendary, bro. Caveman apparel's lit right now. We just hit the website up. Me and you were personally designing shirts yesterday, the day before, all week, really, just like thinking of new crazy ideas for just different shirts and masks. We got the Corona mask on there now, most legendary. And you got some UFC shirts up there, some MMA shirts, not UFC, I'm sorry, but MMA shirts. What's the deal with them, man? Where you going with that?
Yeah, just a couple. I don't know. I just was thinking about them forever. I had them written down in my notes in
Yeah.
my phone of like if I ever sold t-shirts that I would
Mhm.
make a couple of these shirts, just some ideas that I had, and we finally did it. So I just
Yeah.
created them and
I
yeah,
mean,
and
when when
just
when
went
might
with
you
it.
wear one of those shirts, man? It'd be nice to see one of those shirts on whenever somebody might just happen to be, I don't know, fighting, maybe, boxing, who
Oh,
knows.
that would be dope. If I do take an amateur fight, I will definitely walk out wearing that shirt. But honestly, that's why we want to give some away, man. You
Yeah,
guys got to get on the Twitter. All you have to do is retweet the tweet, follow us, and tell us what shirt you want. And we're gonna pick a winner. And if you win, we'll send you a shirt. We got two uh, like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu shirts, the Cave Squad shirt, the vaccinated shirt, and then we got a
fire,
vaccinated mask and we'll
super
keep
dope.
putting stuff on there every day. Literally, we are personally making and customizing the designs on these shirts. So keep checking daily because every day we're putting more and more on there.
Yeah, bro. I mean, we got different colors. We got the ladies' shirts. We got the men's shirts. We got different designs, the logos. The shirts are crazy. Yeah, in my opinion, I think they're dope. The sizes go from extra small if you're like, extra, down there type, not, 4 foot. And then you go up all the way to like big and tall, like me with the 4X. So we got the whole
Straight like
range,
that.
bro. Straight like that. You can get whatever you want. We got pinks, blues, yellows, tans. The colors that you picked out for that Brazilian jiu-jitsu shirt are crazy dope. Like it's whatever on there. So definitely hit it up at Logan DiLorenzo, right?
Yeah, Logan DiLorenzo on Twitter, and then the shirt, the site for the shirts is bonfire.com/caveman apparel.
And there's a little hash in between a caveman and apparel, right?
Yeah, a little dash, but we'll put it in the show notes for sure, a link to it.
No doubt. And it's
So you
right
can
there
click
on the
right there. And
Twitter.
if you go to the Twitter, yep, perfect. Yep.
Yeah, it's in there right there on the Twitter, right underneath the description. You got the name of the website and everything there. So that's lit. There was some crazy, I mean, not to change the topic or anything, but there was some crazy UFC shit that I missed the other day that I still haven't watched. Can you fill me in, bro? Because that's our man's right there. My man's in them is looking a little less undefeated right now.
So there was some super crazy shit that went on. I mean, we've had 3 like disqualifications or no contests in the past two UFC events. 2 illegal knees to guys who were down on the ground when you can't knee them.
Oh, wow.
And then in the last main event, Bilal Muhammad and Leon Edwards, Leon Edwards poked him in the damn eye, and it was a bad eye poke. I mean, I showed you the picture, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you sent me that picture.
His finger caught. Yeah, bro, it caught on the bottom of his eyelid and like pulled his eye out, and it was bleeding. It was bad. There's no way he could have continued to fight, so they had to call that off, and it's an automatically ruled no contest because they
okay, so they didn't like
disqualify.
They didn't disqualify him like he did it on purpose. Like they just hit him with like, yo, he got too fucked up by accident. Let's stop the fight. We'll get back to this shit later. Like
exactly. Okay. So the only one that they did a disqualification on was the first one that happened, almost 2 weeks ago now, which was Aljamain Sterling and Petr Yan. And Aljo was down on his knees. The ref told him he's a grounded fighter. Yeah. And like 3 seconds later, Aljo picked his hand up, but was still down on his knees. And Yan kneed him right in the face. I mean, blasted him in the face, almost knocked him out cold. And they gave him time to recover, tried to see if he could recover, and he couldn't. And because the ref warned him and said he's a grounded fighter, like you can't knee him, and then he kneed him anyway, they disqualified him and said it was intentional. And that guy was the current champion, and he had to give up his belt to the other guy because of that. And he was winning the fight. The guy who threw the knee was winning.
The one that kneed him.
Yeah, he was winning. So it's like, fuck.
What's on it? I mean, was it just like, you've seen it, so I didn't see it, but was it like a matter of like, I'm just in the moment and I just can't stop fucking this dude up? Like, I hear you, ref, but I don't hear you because I'm out here? Or was it like, I'm a pure asshole and I like really want to hurt this motherfucker, like, and he's down here and I fucking dislike this dude and I want to hurt him bad?
So I don't think that it was like with malicious intent. However, I do think that there was a language barrier. This dude is from Russia. He doesn't speak all that much English. And his corner, so like his coaches who were in the corner were yelling to him in Russian, and they were telling him, throw the knee, throw the knee. So he heard the ref say, grounded fighter. He heard his corner say, throw the knee, and he threw the knee. So I think it was just a miscommunication, a language barrier, and maybe a misunderstanding of the rule set, because they keep changing the rules where one hand on the floor versus 2 hands on the floor is a downed opponent. But what they didn't see is that his knee was down too. If your knee's down, it doesn't matter how many arms are down. You're fucking down if your knee's down. So that was the problem. I think there was just a little bit of confusion with the rule, and he got, a little bit of a language barrier plus the information from the corner, and he just fucking kneed him.
What's the deal whenever you're grappling and tackling in the mix though? I mean, their knees are down all the time whenever you're over there on top of somebody and you're trying to pin them down. They're not, and you're punching them and everything. Like, you're saying if a motherfucker hits you and you end up down on one knee on your own and the dude's not on top of you type, but like, what happens if I jump on you and we're on, you know what I mean? We're wrestling and one of your knees goes down. Are you a downed opponent then too?
Yes. Yep. If my knee touches, I'm a down opponent. And that just means you can't knee or kick me in the head. You can still punch me, elbow me, all that. You just can't knee or kick me in the head. That's it. and you can knee me in the leg or knee me in the body.
Yeah.
You just can't knee me in the head.
So I can knee you in the head any other time now. If you're standing up and you
If
lean
I'm
forward.
standing up, you can absolutely. Yep. You can even pull my head down and
Yeah.
knee me in the fucking head.
That's
Absolutely.
knockout king shit. That's a done deal. I'll see you later.
That's a Mortal Kombat finish him type shit.
Big cranium crack. Fucking out of here, bro.
Yeah, it's no good.
Well, I mean, you know, like I said, I didn't want to get too off topic, but we had to talk about that because we fuck with UFC super heavy, man. Shouts out to everybody out there in UFC world. But, you know, let's get to the situation. What's up?
Well, real quick, yeah, there's a UFC event this weekend too. While we're on topic,
Yeah.
It's going to be a really good, really good card. So in the main event, we have Kevin Holland. Bro, this is a really good fight. Kevin Holland versus Derek Brunson in the main event.
Okay.
Kevin Holland's an up-and-comer middleweight. They fight at 185, where Izzy's the champ.
Izzy.
Yep, Derek.
He ain't the champ no more. That wasn't a championship fight that he just got busted up in.
So he went up in weight to a division that he's not in. So he's still the champion at 185. He went up to 205 and lost.
He should have stayed his ass.
So that doesn't affect.
He should have stayed his ass at 185.
Yeah, why? That didn't hurt to try. Doesn't affect him at all.
Does it not?
I mean, he's just not undefeated anymore. He's 20-1 now.
I mean, that's effective, but I hear you. I see what you're saying. I mean, he can still fight. Your record is, you know, trashed a little bit. For his
legacy, it would be worse if he lost at his division. Like if you say, okay, Izzy went 15 title defenses and never lost at 185 pounds. His only loss was when he went up in weight to 205. His legacy is better than if he lost to somebody who is at his weight class.
I got you. You know?
So Kevin Holland fighting Derek Brunson. Kevin Holland is 21-5. He's ranked in the top 10 in 185 division against Derek Brunson, who's 21-7, and he's also ranked in the top 10 of the 185 division.
All right.
And then in the co-main event, we have Gregor Gillespie, who's 13-1. So he has a really good record.
13-1.
And he's fighting Brad Riddell, and Brad Riddell trains at the same gym as Izzy.
What's his record? He got it on there?
9-1.
Okay. All right. They out there.
Yeah, so they both have really good records.
All right. Well, jump onto Twitter, jump onto our Facebook page. Let us know if y'all want us to live stream that one. You know, I don't know what day is it?
So this one's Saturday, and the prelims start at 7, and then the main card starts at 10. So we could definitely do that. And
yeah,
I mean, it's gonna be a really good. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fights on the main card, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fights on the undercard. So there's 12 fights. It's the first time in UFC history that a husband and wife are fighting on the same card.
Are they the ones from Fight Island whenever they was doing that competition?
They were doing
that, some competition.
like that TV show.
Yeah. I think you showed me them the one day, and I forget dude's name. I know you'll tell me, but dude won. It didn't look like he was about to win, but he won, and then his girl won before him, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I remember we watched them too.
So they're both exactly. What's that?
Were they not married at the time? I swear that was his girlfriend at the time.
I don't think they were.
All right, yeah, I remember him saying the first girlfriend boyfriend type situation, but they might have got married recently. Whatever it was, shouts out to them because that's super legendary. That's pretty cool. Power couple type shit, right? Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. See, it'll be a good card.
Yeah, no, they'll both beat your ass.
He might not even have to get out of his seat, bro.
For real.
Straight up.
He'll just let her take care of it.
You know what I mean? Get you out of there. But yeah, man, Saturday, that's going to be lit. 10 o'clock for the main card. That doesn't seem unreasonable. That seems like something we should do. So a reaction video could be pending. Everybody needs to jump on the channel that day. And then for the prelims, man, we can definitely get lit whenever we can and just jump into it whenever we can get together, as early as we can and try to get some
Yeah,
reactions.
wherever we jump in.
Yeah, yeah,
Yep,
because
I'm
is
with
it
it.
on ESPN Plus or is it on what they playing it on?
It is on ESPN and ESPN Plus. Yep,
Or,
it's not a pay-per-view.
oh,
So
it's
you can
not.
get it for free on ESPN. Nope, not a pay-per-view. So it's free on ESPN and free on so the preliminary card is free on ESPN too, and the
Yeah.
main card is on ESPN.
All right, bet. Move your
Yep.
computer around a little bit. You kind of froze up on me a little bit. Where I'll
Oh
be
yeah,
able
you're
to see you
frozen
on the
too. I
video.
think it's just connecting.
Okay.
Yeah, your video's frozen too. There we go.
All right, you back at
We're
it.
good now.
All right. I just
Yep.
wanted to make sure we
Perfect.
can see you on the video whenever it's recording. So we all good.
Yeah, for sure. For
But we
sure.
got what, 15, 10, 12 minutes left for the first segment, man. Let's jump into some football, man, because I know they had a lot of stuff going on lately. This draft, you know what I mean? These trades, this draft, these picks, people losing people, getting people. Everybody out there should know by now. If you don't, go back and watch every video, because or listen to every podcast, because we tell y'all 1,000 times, we're from Pittsburgh. We rock with the Steelers. It is what it is. We got to talk about them first. What's up? Fill
Truth.
me in.
Bro, too many people lost in free.
Are you serious? It blacked out on your audio a little bit, bro. Couldn't hear you for a couple of minutes.
Am I back?
You back. You back at it like a crack addict. Let's go.
Let's go. So yeah, so these were all players who contracts expired at the end of last year. So they weren't under contract anymore. So either the Steelers could sign them, and if they didn't have the cap space available to, they could re-sign wherever they want.
Okay.
So the most notable one I would say is Bud Dupree.
Big
He
injury.
was number 48. He did get hurt. And he was, he's an edge rusher opposite of TJ Watt. He's had 19 sacks in the last 2 years. So, he was a big time player for us.
Yeah.
And
It was prime time.
Yes, he was. He's gone. Signed with the Tennessee Titans,
Ouch.
5 years, $82.5 million.
God.
Yeah, bro. He got paid. He got the bag.
Big bagged up out there. I'm not even mad at him for that. Like, shouts out to Bud Dupree.
Me either.
Did what you had to do out here. Appreciate the years. Go get your bag, bro. That's big chicken.
In your words, he got the baggington.
The baggington, bro. Like, he really did.
Definitely did.
He really did. He went out there and went crazy with it. 82 mil, 5 years.
5 year, 16.5 million a year. And I was talking to somebody on Twitter, and they were like, "Oh, he's only gonna get a 1 year, $10 million deal." And I'm like, "Are you
old and hurt?"
Yeah, I'm like, "Are you crazy? Like an ACL injury is nothing anymore."
Bro will be back at it, no problem.
Yeah, I knew he was gonna get paid.
Yeah.
So, and then the second most noticeable one was Mike Hilton. He was our slot cornerback and nickel cornerback. He was number 28. He's been super good for us and super underpaid for years.
All right.
And he was only underpaid because he was an undrafted rookie free agent. So he has always played for like the bare minimum every year. Yeah. And he has worked his way up to now he finally got a contract. And he went to the Cincinnati Bengals.
Oh my God, bro.
I know, it's the worst place. He signed a 4-year, $24 million deal.
Yeah. Shouts out.
So
what was he getting paid over here?
A year.
Know what he was getting paid over here?
Bro, like $1 million or $2 or
straight up
like $2 million.
Big low ski. Oh my goodness, bro. Hey,
this is like obviously life changing for him.
Yeah. When you put that type of work in, bro, and you go out here and make a name for yourself, it is what it is. It's in the same game that we do for work. If you're gonna pay me, I'm there. If somebody else is gonna pay me more, I'm out. It is what it is.
Absolutely.
So,
absolutely. Like, and I was trying to tell somebody this on Twitter again. Like, listen, man, everybody's like, "Oh, why don't these players take less to stay in Pittsburgh?" Like, listen, if somebody offered you the same exact job you do now, the same job.
Yeah.
Nothing changes but the people you work with.
Yeah.
And it's at a different place, but it's the same job. And
Yeah.
they offer you 6 times more than what you make right now.
You out.
Are you going to fucking take that job? Of course you are. Of
You
course
out.
you are.
The only thing
Right.
that's keeping me home is if my job is right across the street from my house. And by that I mean if I'm from Pittsburgh and I'm playing for my home team and I love it here, you know, like Sidney Crosby, for example, he's not from the Berg, but I'm just saying, like a person that's built like that, you're not really gonna pay him to go nowhere. You know what I mean? Like
Truth.
it is what it is. You
Truth.
know what I mean? But again, I can't really say that because you know,
But already make
LeBron.
$1 million a year.
What'd you say? What'd you say?
I just said, but Crosby is making like 9 million a year. So
Right,
so that's
exactly.
still,
He's getting enough,
you know,
getting enough money to take care of his business. Exactly. You
right.
know what I mean? Like
But
he's
what were you
cool.
going to say about LeBron?
LeBron, he played at home too. You know what I mean? And he left. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
so I can't
Yeah,
use that
the whole I'm
logic
taking my
really.
talents to South Beach.
That's it. And he rolled the fuck out and then went to LA and started killing them over there. So it's like, you go where you're happy, but at the end of the day,
True.
bro, that money's gonna send me wherever. I don't give a fuck where it is.
Yep.
I'll go play in goddamn Pakistan. You know what I mean? Like you give me enough money, I'll go play wherever the fuck it's at. So,
Yeah, I don't give a
it
fuck.
happened. Yeah, not at all.
Yep.
Not at all. So who else
So,
was
but
that?
that one sucked to lose though, Mike Hilton.
Yeah.
And then we lost Matt Feiler, who was our starting left guard last year, and the year before that, he was our starting right tackle. So
Okay.
he's been on our starting offensive line for 2 years,
Yeah.
and he signed a 3-year, $21 million deal with the LA Chargers.
Ah, bro. LA Rams.
7 mil a year. So no, the Chargers.
They got a new squad type situation. I thought LA. I don't know. I can't keep track of these motherfuckers sometimes.
Yeah,
Motherfuckers be going to
they
goddamn
moved from
Vegas and shit.
San Diego to LA.
Yeah. San Diego to LA,
Yeah.
and then the Rams is my squad with the little young coach, right?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fuck with the
And they are
Rams heavy.
also in LA.
All right, so they got two teams out there in LA.
Yep.
How the fuck
Yep.
you pick who you want to fuck with out there?
Oh no.
I guess we got two teams over here. Well, no, LA is a fucking city, though. You know what I mean? So it's a little different than Pennsylvania because we got two teams in PA, but it's a little different.
True.
Like
But
having
listen,
two teams in Pittsburgh. Yeah.
they have two two basketball teams, the Lakers and the Clippers.
I guess they do.
Two football teams, the Chargers and the Rams.
Uh-huh.
They have two baseball teams, the Dodgers
Dodgers.
and the Angels.
Yo. What's their hockey
So
squad?
they have two of everything. They
have
only have one, the Los Angeles Kings.
Kings. Wow. I guess it's such a
But they have
big
two of
city.
everything else.
Yeah, you could fucking do it out there. You know what I mean? Like it's fucking so many people. It's like fuck it, let's just do another one.
Yeah, bro, and for real. And instead of putting it in some other bumfuck little city,
Yeah,
why not put it in LA where there's millions of people?
and just get double the money. Like fuck it, you know what I mean? Just rock with them both.
Right.
It is what it is. That's
Yep.
crazy. LA's cracking like that. Yeah, they got two of everything out there. That's insane.
For real.
But we're gonna have to put it on
It really
pause
is.
and just pause for the cause, man. And we're gonna have to jump back at them for this next segment. So this might be one of the first times y'all hear a lit commercial break from your boys.
Let's
We
go.
finally got that commercial coming. So don't skip it. Don't fast forward through our shit. We worked hard on that commercial for y'all.
Yeah, it took a couple times to record. So listen to that shit.
Little man waking up in the
Big
background.
time ad
You
read.
might see little man. You might hear little man crying in the background of that commercial.
So I listened to it and I don't think you can hear him. Thank God. I was like trying to get through it because I heard him.
You did,
but yeah,
bro.
I don't think you
got
can
right
hear
through to the end, and it was just like, yo, I gotta go. Lucky it was only 30
perfect.
seconds. Yeah, lucky it was only 30 seconds. So
Right.
yeah, we lit, bro. We're gonna jump off and we'll start back up, man. So we'll see y'all for round two. I'm going to post this to YouTube too. So shout out to all the subscribers. Like down at the bottom, subscribe, hit that bell alert so you get all of the alerts for all of the episodes. I'm not going to re-upload any of the old ones, so you'll get everything from here on out. So just make sure that you're in the mix. Got it, bro?
Get there now.
Most
I'm
definitely.
good. We got
right
one
now.
more Steeler that's not on the team anymore on the second side.
Yeah.
So stay tuned for that. And the second side's about to be popping.
There's more, bro.
Oh, yeah. Unfortunately.
Yeah, no, fuck. All right, well, shit, we got some shit to speak about. Let's get it.
Yes, sir. All right, bro.
Peace.
Peace.